Hello everyone, welcome back or welcome into my channel. I hope you're having a great day and we're continuing our play with Parcel Simulator. I have some videos already up on my YouTube channel of our play on this, and so far it's been a lot of fun and I've enjoyed myself. I played the demo of this and I couldn't wait for the real game to release, and I'm glad it's here and I'm glad I'm able to do some content for you on it. As always, please like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. I do appreciate the support. Let's get going and continue our simulation play. Now, we did last time set up a little bit more automation in our warehouse. The automation is kind of pokey, meaning slow at this point. We don't have access to everything yet. We have to open more portions of the warehouse to get more things unlocked. However, if you go too quickly, you can overwhelm yourself and get into some pretty sticky situations where your automation actually works against you. Therefore, I've been kind of just taking it a little bit slow, increasing my funds or building up my funds so I can have better automation systems in my warehouse. We moved things around a little bit. I still have this huge pile of air parcels to go out, and that doesn't go out, unfortunately, until Wednesday. If we unlock our tablet, you can see cargo type. Today would be maritime, which we don't have open as of yet. I believe that's the next tier of warehouse. When we open the next tier of warehouse, we'll get the maritime. Our air parcels are Wednesday and Friday, so we can stack up quite a few between Saturday and Wednesday, which is kind of what happened here. I can't wait to get rid of it. It's a humongous portion. Also, we unlocked the licensing for opening parcels. So now we're going to get parcels that we'll have to open and check the contents. If they're prohibited, they can't go anywhere. If they're okay, then we can send them along their merry way. Let me just go through the automation I have so far, which isn't a ton. But this is the truck portion, and this is hooked up right up to the desk. So as soon as I sticker it, I can put this on the chute, and this will go all the way down and into this chute. Then this is the sticker checker, and if it's denied, it goes right through here all the way down to the denied chute. Now, if it continues on and it's not stickered or it's not denied, it'll go into the serial number, and then the weight machine is next to that on the left. If everything is good, they will drop here. Unfortunately, there's no really real good way to stack all those up. And, I have a little bit of space, but not a ton. Actually, I'm going to put this pallet here for now because maybe that'll help me a little bit. But basically what I do is I open both truck bays, I stack boxes into big piles, and then I kind of go from there. So that's what I'm going to do right now. And we're just going to get the day started, and then we'll go through some of the content parcels that we need to check. Here's the contents inspection. Like I said, we just picked this up. Parcels with content inspection required labels need their contents inspecting. Wow, I can read. Use the knife from the opening toolkit to open parcels. Denial parcels containing prohibited items. So this is one of those particular things. Now I'm just going to move along here and just kind of do the best I can with both trucks. Like I said, I'm used to piling things into piles and then dealing with them later. Add a denied sticker on it. All right, we are at the end of the day, And as you can see here, we have two pretty big piles of boxes that I managed to stack up. Again, all I do is just unload the trucks, throw them into a pile until the end of the day, and then I deal with it. So the first thing I kind of want to do is get a table for our opening up box place so it's on a different table. Also, I want to point out our conveyor system here. I was pulling boxes from, these are all considered valid, but as you can see, if they don't come off the conveyor, they will get backed up on the row, which when you're unloading is kind of a problem. And this one's a denied anyways. As you can see, the transport sticker in the top left of the label is not valid. So even though they came through with everything else was okay, doesn't mean that the country sticker is correct. The shipping method is correct on it. So we do have to keep checking those. We do not have those machines open yet. Therefore, we have to do some hand checking. And I don't even know if I can get out the door right now, but I'm going to move these boxes so I can. As you can see here, this package was listed as invalid, so this one will get an invalid sticker. Same goes with this parcel. It was kicked out of the invalid side. Oop, that was fun. So both of them are considered invalid parcels, and we'll go ahead and mark them as such. So we have coffee and a coffee maker. It's fine. This one is okay. It still needs to go through everything else though. It needs to check the weight. We need to check I can check the serial number of it. It is good. Oh, the weight is E, so we don't have to worry about that. E is, it could be 1 kilogram and the weight would still be fine listed as E. So we're going to print approval. This is why I wanted another table, because this thing is kind of chonky. And then this is our conveyor straight ahead of us to the truck and train section. So we can just send that on its way just like that. And it'll go up the conveyor system all the way down into the chute. Let's find a few more to open, and at least I can show you that aspect of it. So this is Vokua. That is the correct country. It is weight E as well. We can check the serial number on the table. Oh, there is a knife in this one. So a knife is prohibited. How do we know? Because there are prohibited items listed. So if you look at the contents prohibited, bleaching chemicals, gas canisters, loose batteries, knives, and cash money cannot be sent. This had a knife in it. It's denied. And I will have to check the weight on this one. Check the serial number. That is good. This is the same as the other package. There's a knife in it. That will be a denial. Let's check out this one. That looks okay. Doesn't seem to be anything weird in there. Serial number is good. I do have to check the weight on it though. So I will just put it right into the weight scale. Batteries prohibited. The weight was good on this one, so we will go ahead and mark this as approved and send it on its way. You can kind of tell too which ones are the ones you need to check because they are in a lighter colored box than all the other boxes. I don't see any more. So I think I've done all the content parcel checking that I can possibly do. And that's just how it works. So you see the required sticker. That means you need to open it. You bring it over here. You open it. You make sure none of these prohibited items are in that parcel. and then you deny it or approve it depending on your criteria. It's pretty simple. So I'm going to go ahead and process the rest of these boxes, and I will be back with you in a few minutes. And we are at the end of day number 9. I took care of those 2 massive piles and sent them on their way. I made a few more mistakes. There were a couple of parcels that said there were no stickers applied to them. So I'm wondering if, in my haste of putting parcels on this table, if the conveyor took them and they shouldn't have. I just have to be a little bit more cautious of where I place the parcels on the table so this conveyor doesn't sweep them away, because it will. It's right up against the table. So as soon as I put anything like in this area, it's going to take it. So I'm wondering if that's what happened. If I would to venture a guess, that's what I'm venturing. But lessons learned, right? Anyway, I want to buy another tier of the warehouse. This should open the Maritime. So at 1600, we have plenty of money, as you can see in the top right corner. This is why I stack boxes and then process them at the end of the day, because I feel like I get a lot more money that way. So we have opened the desk, a larger rack, and a couple more conveyors to add to our simplicity, hopefully. And the Maritime is open, which is only Tuesdays. We look at the cargo type one more time. Only Tuesday for Maritime. And the rest of the parcels are air or, over here, which is the invalid submissions and the truck and train in the other corner, as we know. So there is that. So I have to think about this for a little bit, because I can certainly make it easier to stack up parcels. However, I still have to do the stickers manually, like place the stickers on them manually. I think storage for now is just going to be our key. The loaders and unloaders for the conveyors are very nice. However, with me having to manually do things yet, it makes it kind of jarring to do that function. So here's the loader conveyor. So this we've already had access to, and it puts parcels onto the storage racks for us. And then we have the unloader conveyor, which unloads from the storage racks onto the conveyor belts, and then the pause conveyor, so we can pause and unpause the flow of parcels, which is also very, very helpful. So for like air, for example, I could load up some racks of the parcels, put on the loader or unloader conveyor belt, and then the pause one, and then pause and unpause it. But we can do that next time. We'll play around with it a little bit. I hope you enjoyed this video today. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye-bye, everybody.